Thank you. And good morning. Today is Friday, August the 1st. This is the regularly scheduled Private Probation Service Council meeting. We are promptly getting started at 10 a.m. My name is Roxana Gamusio. I am the Executive Director with the Private Probation Service Council. As first order of business, I'm going to do roll call just to make sure that we have quorum and are able to proceed. Members, when I read your name, please unmute yourself to let us know that you are here. Judge Brody Kane.
Here.
Thank you. Judge Jason Hudson.
Here.
Thank you. Judge Teresa Nelson. Judge Nelson is not with us today. Judge Joel Perry. Judge Perry is also not with us today. Commissioner Baker Ring.
Here.
Thank you. And Michael Wright.
Here.
Thank you. Stacy Kelly is also not here with us today. Michael Underhill, this gives us quorum in order to proceed. I will turn it over to you in a second for the statement of necessity. The information regarding this meeting was noticed on the board's website since May 10th of 2024. Also, the agenda for this meeting, as well as the link to Teams, was added as of July 25th, 2025. Any individuals that wish to have a comment or an opportunity to discuss the agenda posted on the website are able to do so at the end of the meeting. I will take a minute during new business to make sure if there are any hands raised or anyone participating that you have an opportunity to ask questions. Those are limited to 3 minutes. Michael, I will mute myself and let you read the statement of necessity on the record.
Thank you, Roxana. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Private Probation Services Council. Because there is not a physical quorum present, a statement of necessity will be read into the record and filed with the Secretary of State's office. Pursuant to Tennessee Code Annotated Section 8-44-108, if a physical quorum is not present at the location of the meeting of a governing body, in order for a quorum of members to participate by electronic means, the governing body must make a determination that a necessity exists. Furthermore, Tennessee Code Annotated Section 8-44-108, subsection A3, defines necessity as a matter to be considered by the governing body at that meeting requiring timely action by the body. The physical presence of a quorum of the members is not practical in the period of time required action, and that participation of a quorum of the members by electronic or other means of communication is necessary. This is the regularly scheduled meeting of the Tennessee Private Probation Services Council, and the necessity of this meeting with members attending by teleconference means is to conduct timely matters of the council that must be discussed and decided prior to the next meeting. All votes will be conducted by roll call. That completes the statement of necessity.
Thank you, Michael. Members, if in agreement, I would need a motion and a second to accept the statement of necessity.
Judge Kane, I so move.
A second.
Thank you, Judge Kane. I believe the second came from Michael Wright. Is that correct?
No, Baker Ring.
Thank you, Mr. Ring, very much. By roll call vote in agreement to accept the statement of necessity, Judge Brody Kane.
Aye.
Judge Jason Hudson.
Aye.
Commissioner Baker Ring.
Aye.
And Michael Wright.
Aye.
Thank you, members. That is accepted. The next order of business is accepting the agenda as posted on the website. If you have any amendments or changes you'd like to add, we can do that now. Otherwise, we would need a motion and a second to accept the agenda as it's been presented. And of course, these documents were emailed to everyone in advance of the meeting.
Michael Wright, I make the motion to accept.
Judge Kane, I second.
Thank you. We have a motion by Michael Wright and a second by Judge Kane by roll call vote. Judge Brody Kane.
Aye.
Judge Jason Hudson.
Aye.
Commissioner Baker Ring.
Aye.
And Michael Wright.
Aye.
Thank you, members. Our next order of business is accepting the February minutes. Those were also emailed. We did not have commission or council meeting in May as normally scheduled. There was not a business, so that was canceled. So the last minutes that we have on hand to approve would be those for the February meeting. If you have no changes to it, I would need a motion and a second to accept the February minutes.
I'll move we accept the February minutes.
Thank you, Judge Hudson. Do we have a second?
Judge Kane, I second.
Thank you, Judge Kane. By roll call vote to accept the February minutes, Judge Brody Kane,
Aye.
Judge Jason Hudson,
Aye.
Commissioner Baker Ring,
Aye.
and Michael Wright.
Aye.
Thank you, members. On the presentation that was sent to you, you will see the update as of June for the, I apologize, it's as of May for the financial numbers. This reflects a deficit of $4,422 year to date, leaving our final reserves at $605,738. This is for information purposes. We don't have the final numbers to close this fiscal year, but by our next meeting, we should. And so, as you know, if we are in a deficit, our surplus is more than enough for the council and to not need to worry at this time about any type of fees increases. So that piece is covered. The next item that was on your presentation is for the proposed 2026 meeting dates. The meeting dates are that first Friday and we have quarterly meetings, of course. So the dates proposed would be February the 6th, May the 1st, August the 7th, and then November 6th. If the council wishes to change the time of the meeting or any dates, we can do that. I know we've discussed it a couple times and it's been the general consensus that Fridays and these morning meetings seem to work best for everyone. But I'm happy to discuss that if we need to look at any other changes. Otherwise, I would need a motion and a second to be able to proceed with these dates and update our website.
I'd move we accept the dates as proposed for the 2026 year.
Thank you, Judge Hudson. Do we have a second?
Michael Wright, I second the motion.
Thank you, Michael. By roll call vote to proceed with the proposed 2026 dates, Judge Brody Kane,
Aye.
Judge Jason Hudson,
Aye.
Commissioner Baker Ring,
Aye.
and Michael Wright.
Aye.
Thank you very much, members. We are on to the legal report. I will mute myself and turn it over to you, Michael Underhill.
Good morning, council. I know the council has been forwarded with the legal report where there are 8 matters, 8 legal matters for the council to consider. However, 2 of the matters, items number 4 and 5, Roxana and I have decided to pass that to the next meeting in November. So for the council's consideration today, we will be voting on items 1, 2, and 3, and items 6, 7, and 8. If the council has any questions regarding my recommendations for these 6 remaining matters, I'll be happy to try to answer them. Otherwise, I would need a motion and a second to accept the legal report.
I so move.
And I'll second.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I believe, yes, I believe that was a motion by Judge Hudson. I did not catch who was the second motion.
As Judge Kane made the motion and Judge Hudson made the second, I believe.
Thank you. I had you the other way around. Thank you so much, judges. All right, by roll call vote to accept the legal report as explained and presented with the recommendations from Michael Underhill. By roll call vote, Judge Brody Kane,
Aye.
Judge Jason Hudson.
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioner Baker Ring,
Aye.
and Michael Wright.
Aye.
Thank you, members. On to our new order of business. I'm happy to see if there's any conversation, any questions anyone on the council has before seeing if any members of the public that have joined us have any questions. Members, do you have any questions or concerns that you'd like to discuss since we're all on this meeting? Hearing none, early in the meeting, I mentioned that we always open our meetings to the public. If there are any questions or hands raised, Dana, that you see that I might be missing, please let me know before we adjourn our meeting.
Hey, Roxana, may I interrupt for just 1 second?
Of course.
Did you want me to give a rulemaking update?
Oh, please. Yes. Thank you, Michael. I sure do. Thank you.
Okay. Council members, if you will remember back, since we didn't have the May meeting, refer back to the February meeting, the council authorized a rulemaking hearing for proposed rules to move forward. If the council will remember, we had 3 proposed rules. The first one was a signature requirement on the quarterly report to acknowledge that the quarterly report has been provided to the court clerk. The second item was to add the word random to our audit rule. And the third item was to reduce the numbers of annual in-service training from 20 down to 8, with 2 hours of the 8 being set aside for ethics training. All 3 rules have gone through the departmental review, and the executive leadership, as part of the departmental review, asked that the second item regarding random audits be held back, and that the other 2 items move forward for review by the governor's office. The reasoning behind that was because the executive leadership felt like by adding the word random to the audit rule would be redundant, because the audit rule sets aside a time period that they are to keep certain information in their possession. And so they felt like that would need to be held back and pondered further. That's probably way more explanation than what you wanted. But however, the other 2 rules regarding the signature requirement and the reduction of annual in-service training, those are currently moving forward, and we will have a council vote as part of an actual rulemaking hearing at the next meeting in November. So that is the legislative update, Roxana. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. I'm sorry I missed that. Absolutely. Members, did you have any questions for Michael regarding this or anything else? Okay, seeing none. And Dana, I believe we don't have any hands raised or questions from the public. It is 10:12. I can entertain a motion to end our meeting.
Michael Wright, I make the motion to adjourn the meeting.
And I'll second it.
Is that Judge Hudson, I believe?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Let me, since we are completely virtual, take roll call vote to make sure everyone's in agreement to end the meeting. Judge Brody Kane,
Aye.
Judge Hudson,
Aye.
Baker Ring,
Aye.
and Michael Wright.
Aye.
Thank you, members, for everything. That takes care of all the business we have. We will be leaving this meeting and look forward to our next one in November. Thank you.